Most traders lose their money or blow their account when they're trading synthetic indices like Volatility 100, Volatility 75, 1S, boom and crash. But with the right timing, structure, and sniper entry rule, these pairs can print you profit daily. This is my complete volatility index strategy from analysis to entry. I'll share live examples. What are synthetic indices or volatility indices? Synthetic indices, if you are a beginner, I want you to understand something. These are the popular ones that we mostly trade. We click on section codes, and for you, if you're asking how to actually add them, it's simple. Open your YouTube, search Puzzle Trader, subscribe here, and scroll all the way down and watch this tutorial how to open a trading account. Watch this tutorial here. Once you have watched this tutorial, you'll be able to open your trading account and link your account to MetaTrader 5 so that you can be able to have these assets. Now, for you to register, you would open your trading account here. You click here. These are the website links that we have. Now, if you scroll all the way down, you will see our free WhatsApp group. You can also chat with me on WhatsApp. You can chat with me on Telegram, and you can follow us on our TikTok channel. Right now, that's all that you need to know when it comes to how to add them. So if you do not have them on your mobile phone on MetaTrader 5, now you can only have them on MetaTrader 5, not MetaTrader 4. And I want you to understand what are these synthetic indices so that you understand much better. These synthetic indices, they are actually driven or moved by the algorithm, and we can trade them 24/7. The volatility here is insanely, unlike Forex, these are not influenced by news. We're not trading fundamentals here. They just move based on mathematical models, making technical analysis even more powerful. If we're using market structure, we're using indicators, we have more advantage to profit because of they are consistent, and the volatility is actually much better. When it comes also to the risk here, the margin here, you actually need less margin. So it's important for Excel to understand that you need less margin and you can trade these pairs. So the popular pairs, we have Volatility 75, we have boom and crash, we have Volatility 10, Volatility 25. You can also, if you don't have them here, if let's say you're done registering your account, click this plus icon here, you scroll all the way down, you see the folder volatility indices, and you'll be able to add them. These are the most popular ones that you can actually trade and easier to actually trade. Also, you can get the job index and all that. So the tools that you need your trading account. As I've mentioned, you need a trading account with Deriv. You need a trading account with Deriv and be able to trade this financial market. So you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and you can also get TradingView. You can get it on TradingView. It's simple. So I recommend that you use MetaTrader 5. So now here's what you need to do. MetaTrader 5, and let's actually close our profit here. Let's close our profit. It's important to close profit once you're in profit. So we'll go ahead, close our profit. That's a good profit for the day. Now, I want you to understand something when it comes to Volatility 75. This is the Boza Volatility Index strategy blueprint that I will share with you. So pay attention and make sure that you follow the same things, the same thing that I will mention here, the same process. Step 1. We need to identify. Open MetaTrader 5, you go to section codes, we choose the asset that we would like to trade. In this case, we would like to trade the Volatility 75, or we would like to trade Volatility 100. But let's go with Volatility 75. We tap on Volatility 75, we tap on chart. Now, once we tap on chart, this is Volatility 75 1S. And please pay attention. This is step 1, number 1. We tap here. If you're using an iPhone, you will tap the time here. You'll be able to see the time frame. And once you tap that time frame, I want to actually explain this time. Let's actually look at this time. This H1 to MN is time frame for you to find direction. It's important to understand direction. We mark direction where we are going. Now we'll get into that. This is my time frame here, confirming entry. So let's go ahead and use the hard time frame, the daily time frame. Now on daily time frame, what we are looking for to trade the market structure plus an indicator that I will share with you that is most powerful. we are looking to trade a market structure with what? With the indicator, so that it's easier for everybody to understand what they need to do. What we're looking for higher price, lower price, higher price. Once we break the higher price, if we know the market is now trending up, the graph, the chart is trending up. So let's do that practically and add the tools that you need. This is the indicator that you need. I want to explain it so quick so that you understand how it really works. We click this F icon here. iPhone, you do the same. Click here and you click this indicator here. It's important to have this indicator. You tap on this indicator. You don't change anything here, except if, for me, I like to keep it filled like this. Then I click save. Now once I click save, I go back. Once I go back, I will have this. It's important now to actually pay attention because you might not understand. We have this color here. You see this color thing here? This is cloud here. This is our cloud. So how we take a buy, how we take a sell, let's look for example of a sell. Now, the chart or this graph gets in our clouds. This is our cloud. This color thing here, you can see it's our cloud. And the candlestick breaks here, which means closing below. And this is what we call a crossover. Crossover. Now we take a sell here, stop loss will go above. Let's look for an example of a buy before we go to practical and align everything together or combine everything together, layer to layer, so that you understand how we buy, how we sell. Now this is our cloud again. This colored thing here, it's our cloud, and we take a buy once the candlestick cross over this cloud. The stop loss will be below the cloud. Now let's actually make that practical so that we can understand. Let's look for this example here. We tap here. This is daily time frame, and we don't have a structure. Remember, we'll get to the structure. I've mentioned the structure here, that the structure is in this way. We have high price, we have lower price. Once we break the lower price, we are looking to actually to confirm the entry here using the indicator in smaller time frame. We're using the indicator plus the structure so that we can increase the win rate, how often you win. So I trust you understand. Now let's go ahead and look for this example here. We have a break here. We have a structure that is broken here. We are waiting for this chart to get in here so that we can take a sell. But what happens in this case that you do not have a structure in a daily time frame? You go to H4 time frame. This is our H4 time frame, and we are looking to take a sell over there. You can see here we are looking to take a sell over here. Here we've made a buy in the morning. We had a break here. Let's actually add our rectangle box. For those who like to advance their skill learning in this way, you can actually connect with me. Now, we had this structure here. This is our highest price. Price went all the way down, break, and retested this one. So we tap on smaller time frame. We go to 15 minutes. So when I explain on what's happening in 15 minutes, you can see we have a crossover here. So we take a buy, stop loss will be below here. But I do not recommend you to use 15 minutes to get an entry confirmation. The time frame that you can use, this is based on the experience that I have. You can use 5M and 1M. These are the two time frames that you can use. All right. So now we go to 5M. Then you zoom out. Now you want to buy once we cross over this here. You can see you buy, stop loss will be below here. Now this is using the indicator with the structure to increase the win rate. I want you to understand this, to increase the win rate. This is how you take the buy. This is the first step for you to actually take a buy. This is the easiest one to actually know and understand how you will take the buy. Now let's look for another asset, and let's take for this case, let's look at the boom. Right, let's go to chart and let's zoom out to 4 hours. Now let's zoom in, and we want to actually look at here, and we get our rectangle box just like that. We mark that area. This is our area of supply, and above this is our area of resistance. So we go to the 15 minutes, and then we zoom out, and we know we don't want to use 15 minutes. We want to actually cross over there, and we go to 5 minutes. We zoom like this. Now we had a crossover here. You can see, and we can zoom in. We sell here. That's it. So this red and blue line, these are the lines that I will explain in a later tutorial. But for now, to keep it simple, this is how we actually trade. So even if you go to 1 minute, if you like to actually look this in a different scale, if you see that we have crossed over, because this indicator is able to count for you. This indicator on its own is a dynamic support and resistance, but if you know the market structure, you can use it to confirm entry using 5 minutes and 1 minute, because this is our time frame to confirm whether we are buying. The smaller time frame, the main thing we're actually using smaller time frame is so that we actually risk less money. So it's that simple. So now let's look for another example using the volatility 51s. Let's check hard time frame, go to daily time frame. For me, I like to actually delete the indicator before I mark a structure, and then I put it back on, so that I know, okay, I can just do like this. I can just do like this and go back. All right, just like that. I've hidden the indicator from the chart. So let's actually go ahead and look at what's happening here. Currently, you add your rectangle box below, right? You're marking the structure, then you tap, you go to H4 time frame, and you look at here. We had a break here, we had a retest. We've marked this structure where we actually took a sell here, and we're still on a massive sell to the downside. We're still on a massive sell on volatility 51s, so we can go ahead and take sells there. All right, in the meantime, let's go to a smaller time frame. We want to understand here the sell, so we go to 15 minutes and let's zoom out. Let's go to 4 hours. Use a rectangle, a vertical line. Add a vertical line so that everybody can see where we want to analyze. We go to 15 minutes again. All right, now we want to analyze here where we moved. Now we put our indicator back on. Now we go to 5 minutes. All right, we zoom out and we zoom in. Our chart got in our zone where we had our resistance, and we got out. We made a break here. We take a sell, stop loss above. We can even use 1 minute, but the most trusted time frame is for you to use the 5 minute crossover. Stop loss goes above there. It's that simple. So now this is the most easiest way for you to use this indicator. But the second step for you to actually understand how we use this indicator in a most complex way is that on its own, it's a support and resistance. Now, it's support and resistance in what way? It's a support and resistance in such a way that if right now this charts or this graph is above this color thing, which is the cloud, we are only looking to buy. But context is key. Context is key. We're looking to buy. Why we're looking to buy? We're looking to buy because we have to use hard time frame. So we have to apply the hard time frame. In this case, we can go to hard time frame. Now let's look for another asset. We can do for 25-1s. Now we want to actually sell once we are below this color thing here. We want to look only for selling opportunities. But if you're looking for selling opportunities using this, you must understand one thing. You'll be looking to day trade or scalp in the market. You'll be looking to to scalp. When you scalp, we're using a smaller time frame. So now let's look for example as to taking the sell here. Let's use let's use the rectangle box, place it here. There we go, and place it here. So we go to a smaller time frame. We go to 15 minutes. All right. So everything that we do every day, since we are below here, we are below this, we are looking to sell. Everything that we do, we are looking to sell, because H4 is telling us that we are selling. And please note that for you to actually advance this, you have to mix what? You have to mix the market structure, mix it with that we are below it, we are below this cloud. So whatever that we do, we are selling. But we have to mark what? We have to mark the structure. Right, we go to 15 minutes. Now we are looking to only take a sell here. We're looking to take a sell here. So now what we do, we want to be selling once we cross over this cloud below in 15 minutes. We're using now 15 minutes. So we mark our we are marking our area here where we have to sell. Let's actually delete this one. Tap here, tap this one, and then go to 5 minutes. Go to 1 minute. 1 minute is telling us that we are selling. Stop loss is above there. Remember, it's not that always it's going to work, it's going to work. So it's important to understand the risk management, because not every time it will work. So each and every time you are trying to trade this, just know that it's not every time it's going to work. So you must understand using high time frame and waiting. Using smaller time frame like this can be dangerous if you do not understand. And please pay attention to the lot size when it comes to risking, so that you can be able to know that, okay, it's time for us to buy, but it's time for us to sell, but what lot size should I use for this asset? So you go to section codes, you tap the asset, you look for the properties. This is for 75 1S. You scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see the minimum volume here. So it's important to practice using the minimum volume, so you can be able to trade the forex market just like that. So I trust you understand how we use this to trade the volatility synthetic indices to make money. But it takes precision. You must be able to wait, right? Because there are many traps. You must wait for confirmation using the candlesticks. So you can use the candlesticks. You can also apply this indicator that actually I shared here with you, so that you understand how we actually get an entry. Because right now you might understand the structure, but if you're trading these pairs or indices, make sure that you avoid these common errors, right? Don't ever ignore the hard time frame. And when you enter with confirmation. Don't be just influenced when you see someone trading. You are looking at the chart, you don't understand what's happening. The volatility indices are the best, right? Are the best, because when it comes to making money, I've made so much money using trading the volatility 75, but I wanted to also share the strategy, and so that you can actually get help and be able to manage to buy and sell, because there are many things that we actually have to focus on to be precise, to make sure that we don't lose much money. So I trust you understand. So it's important to actually understand what is actually happening here. You don't change the settings of the indicator. If this strategy helped you to understand where to buy, when to sell, make sure that you leave a comment in the section below. And also understand the structure. Understand the structure where you're looking to buy. Here you're looking to confirm an entry in smaller time frame. You use the confirmation entries that you get from the indicator, right? You can also mix it with candlesticks, such as the supply demand candlesticks, such as the supply demand. We're talking about the engulfing candlesticks like this. You can use it for bonus to confirm if you are not you're not strong enough to actually take it buy. You're not actually confident. So you can use this to confirm, double confirm of whether we are buying or selling. So I trust you understand. Now, that's all that you have to know, and we are still on this trade, and hopefully everything goes as planned here. I trust you understand how we actually apply the risk. So that's all for now, and just note that we are taking high risk here, and I'll be actually closing the trade if it doesn't go as I was doing this tutorial for you to actually understand what you need to do. So if you're looking to actually add this such asset, just note that you need to have your account with Deriv, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our TikTok account. You can also use TradingView to find this synthesis indices. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to actually know that, okay, this is how we actually find this asset. This is how we find this asset, so that we can be able to trade them. I trust you understand. And if there's something that you need to ask me, you can ask me in the comment section below about this. So that's all that you have to know. And if right now you're trying to All right, Boza, can I use this on Trading View? Can I add this on Trading View? Yes, you can add on Trading View. This is our Trading View over here. I will provide a link on the description below, or the comment section below. Please check there, and you can just click this F icon and be able to search the indicator here, Ichi Moku Cloud, just like that. It's already added. You click cancel, you'll be able to see this color thing. That's all. So this actually works as your dynamic support resistance because it's able to calculate the average price using the closing of a candlestick, open a candlestick, higher price and lower price. So you don't have to do much of a work. All that you have to do is just execute. But when you execute, just have a clarity as to the context, the higher time frame, lower time frame, how we use this multi time frame. So I love you all. If there's something that you will need to ask me, or you like to join for a mentorship program, you would like to advance your skill, because I really want you to actually make it and make money when you're trading the synthetic indexes. I've seen many tutorials on YouTube. They're not providing that much of information, and you're just learning piece of the pie. So this is just for you to understand the full pie, how we trade, how we find this interest. So I love you all. Stay blessed. This is the Boza blueprint. I love you all. Subscribe on the channel, please.